What's going on, YouTube, man? I got a question, man. I just, and this is not really a video of me like giving advice out. Actually, I'm just asking for the advice based on some things that I've seen. And I'm gonna call this video "Are You Dressed for Success?" And what I mean by that is this: you know, corporate America is probably one of the most popular trends in America. And what I mean by that is this: you know, the suits are respected. The people who dress nice and things like this. You got a lot of people out there that stereotypes. Hey, you know, if you're not wearing this, you're not the elite. Now, I'm gonna give you a story real quick. And for those who don't know who this is, you can Google it or YouTube and you'll find out who this is. Like, I'm affiliated with the Warped Tour and I do some work with those guys. I have a product that I sell there. And there's this band called Mayday Parade, right? And good friends of mine, you know, and they were just in South Dakota and I hung out with them. It's young guys, whatever, but they have a good head on their shoulders. So yesterday we go to the mall and, you know, I'm watching how people are looking at these guys. So, you know, this crew is like tattooed up or whatever, you know, but these guys are like very successful financially, you know. And so I'm going to this little concert they have, whatever, right? And mostly everybody around there is like the tattoo community, right? But to other people, they'll look at them as they will look down on, like, look at these guys, you know, tattoos, they're low lives, whatever. That would be the stereotype, right? So I'm standing back there talking to one of the guys, and this little kid comes up, and I said, well, who are you? And he said, oh, I'm such and such. And then someone told me that this guy is the co-star to Hannah Montana. I think his name is Michael something. You guys will know. Looks like a Latin guy, but he's a co-star too or whatever. And he's coming out with a band. Then we got a subject of finance. We started talking. And next thing you know, he said he just bought a house in Hollywood, cash money. I'm like, hey, that's good. If you pay cash money for it, now you're making the right decisions with your money. You know? But here's the thing. If the suits see them, when I say the suits, the people who dress up and, you know, real nice corporate America, the people that say this is the way you have to dress in order to be successful, if they see the guy, they would be like, man, who is this douchebag? But, of course, if you get to know the guy, you find out the guy is a multi-millionaire. So I'm battling, right? So I'm like, okay. So give you another example. I go to the bank. Sometimes I'm nervous when I go to the bank. And not nervous to the fact that, oh, you know, someone's going to rob the bank, whatever. Because I make some rather large deposits. But then here come the suits again. So when I walk in, you know, I walk in, regular clothes, maybe even a t-shirt or whatever. And they're looking at me. They start asking questions like, what do you do? What do you do for a living? So then I ask myself the questions. Here come the suits again. They dress nice. They look good. But if you dig deeper, you find out that these guys are job people. See, because people who work jobs don't get lump sums of money. They get just a little bit. They deposit their $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, you know, every month. And they take a majority of it out and pay their bills and stuff. And that's the normal. So when they see someone come in with this other thing, they start associating, oh, this could be a drug dealer. You could be this, you could be that. So my question is this. Do you have to dress for success? I mean, think about it. The President of the United States, all those guys, the Congress guys, whatever, suit and tie guys. But those guys are only $200,000 a year, $250 a year cats. They just raised the president paid the $400 not too long ago. You know, with Bush and those guys when he was in. But an athlete, somebody that played for the Boston Celtics, you know, athletes, they make more money than that. So the job as a president, the most prestigious job, supposedly in the United States of America, doesn't even make more money than some of the people in America. So my question is this some smoke that someone's trying to pull over somebody's head? Like, because if I had to take a guess at it, I would say this. If you work a job that's your passion, and I don't care what it is, you will be successful at it. And I really don't care how you look. Because I don't really think it matters. The only reason I say it matters when it comes to how you look is when you're trying to establish some contacts. Let's say, for instance, you want to go out there and you want to build something. You want people to think that, oh, this guy's disciplined and, you know, give off that image. Then, yeah. But then when let's say you tattooed in the face and stuff like that, sometimes it gets a little harder because people are going to stereotype you and say, hey, this guy's a douchebag or whatever. So I don't know. I just want to get your guys' feedback on this. You know, do you have to be dressed for success? Or do you have to just love what you do, put 100% into it, and you'll get rewarded? Because I don't think that everybody should be the same, look the same, have the same views. That'll be a boring world if that was the case. So I just want to get your opinion on this, and tell me what you think, because I'm confused. Because I try to do the right thing, and sometimes I check myself. Should I dress in a suit, or do I have to do this, whatever? So just let me get your feedback on this, guys. So until next time, signing off.